Welcome, friends and colleagues, to another edition of Fred's Corner. We're designing Fred's Corner to really to provide some state-of-the-art solutions for well construction problems. I have the privilege of presenting a special material to you today called our RiLOCK Resin system. And this system maximizes long-term seal for both plug and primary applications. So let's talk about what is RiLOCK plug resin. It's a proprietary epoxy resin system. It's designed for plug and primary jobs to maximize zone isolation. I would call it, in my words, a super sealer. Its applications are fairly broad. We have from very low temperatures like 70 degrees up to 270 degrees. And the good thing is you can use conventional cementing equipment. There's no added need for new or expensive new equipment. You just take the existing cementing and use it to pump this product. What can the RiLOCK plug resin do? Well, it penetrates. It's a true liquid, therefore it's going to go into the small channels and permeability that other materials will not. It seals formation and has tremendous bonding. I call it high bonding because it's like an epoxy glue. It resists high pressure and well stresses as it bonds to all the surfaces in the well. Then also because it's high strength, its unique mechanical properties, it has high stress resistance. Primarily, it has a low Young's modulus, which provides an elasticity and a resiliency that most materials do not have. The RiLOCK plug resin also has some other advantages and attributes that make it very attractive. Number one, it has very low shrinkage, which really means it has a more effective seal. It's also very chemically resistant. In fact, in my understanding, it's one of the most chemically resistant materials that you can put in a well. Like H2S and CO2, acids, brines, other corrosive fluids and environments, it performs very well in these kind of environments. It also is long-term zone isolation integrity because its mechanical properties and its ability to seal and withstand stress, it really provides a great zone isolation. The other thing is it's very compatible with most well fluids. What are the applications for RiLOCK plug resin? There's several. High stress wells and critical wells, you need high performance materials. Second of all, wells that you have gas leakage of plugs or even where you're susceptible to leakage in primary cementing. High differential pressures in plugs and other applications. And really just trying to maximize the long-term zone isolation, tremendous application. Well, let's look at the RiLOCK plug resin and compare it to cement. I think you'll find it really is tremendously better. Let's look at a couple properties here on this slide. Compressive strength, tensile strength, Young's modulus. Compressive strength, roughly in the same range as cement, but notice the difference. Notice how significant it is in tensile strength. On the low end, it's 2,500, on the high end, 4,000, where cement, tensile strength is very low, 400 PSI. Young's modulus, magnitude's lower than cement. It's much more elastic in the range of 1e to the 4th to 1e to the 5th, where cement typically is going to be 1e to the 6th. It's much more resilient. RiLOCK plug resin also provides some additional benefits like shear bond, tremendously different, almost 10-fold difference than regular cement. Adhesion, much higher, greater than 1,000 PSI, where cement might only have 20 PSI. And hydraulic bond, the ability to seal to pressurized well fluids is great. It's tremendous. It's over 1,500 PSI compared to 300 PSI for cement. Well, other things are really important to consider. The design capabilities are much greater temperature than most materials, up to 270 degrees. The mixing and pumping procedures are similar to that of cement, so there's no unusual specialized equipment or procedures. And plus, you have at your disposal the technical support that you need from Riteks. And in fact, we have papers, and this particular one summarizes all the technical details about the resin. It's SPE 204374. In conclusion, the RiLOCK plug resin is a premier solution for plug and primary well isolation. Its physical properties far exceed that of cement. And if you want maximum seal long-term, For plug and primary, this is where you go. Before I finish, I want you to remember a couple things. Riteks is the one-stop shop for all your well construction needs. Riteks has both the materials and the expertise to help you be successful in your well construction operations. If you need more information, contact us via the website or the phone number on your screen. Thank you for your attention.